game show in Ireland, in the entire planet. Right. I am, of course, your host, Tom O'Mahony, and joining me this week are four of the finest comedians that bother to answer my WhatsApp messages. Let's go over and meet the gang. Well, how are you?
Hello.
Hi, Tom.
This is like the weirdest version of a Eurovision I've ever come across, and I see Ed winning it for no apparent reason, just because he looks Norwegian. No, it's a Scandi thing, you know.
Here are
Sharon,
the results. Norwegian jury.
So let's zoom in and let's meet the team. So we have team number one, Micky and Sharon. Oh Jesus, power couple! If ever I saw Sharon is dipping into Micky there in.
I know. I'm trying to stretch. He's sucking me into his vortex. I don't know what's happening.
Wow! Hashtag me also. Right.
He's just so magnetic. I just was like, wow, drawn to him there. But I'm found my center now. I think.
Great. How has everybody been this week, other than Micky wearing his pajamas already?
Man,
great.
Don't diss the top. This is the fucking best thing I've ever bought in my life.
I'm saying that as a total jealous person.
Today or this week has been great because the kids have gone to school. So it's been. It's like being at a holiday. On a holiday?
You look already like you've gone back 2-3 years since a couple of weeks ago when I saw you last year. You look fresh.
Oh, I was on the gin the last time I saw you. Now I'm still on the gin, but I just in less frequent and substantial amounts. So it's glorious. Happy gin.
Sharon,
exactly.
You're back gigging as well.
Yes. I was like, what? Am I? No, I'm not. I am. Tuesday, the 15th of September, we're doing the Dublin Comedy Improv. We're doing an actual real life gig in the Workman's Club, which is very exciting. I plan on licking the face of everyone who's there.
He has licked everybody in Belfast after his couple of gigs in the Hatfield House, which is unfortunately being put on pause at the minute. But don't worry, anybody watching from Belfast, no doubt there'll be plans put in place for it to come back. So we'll jump over to team two. And we have, of course, Edwin Sammon and a mighty Woods of the Bear himself. Woodsy, I don't know if I told you this, but Dr. Gordo, who's running the show behind all this, his description of you was somebody who looks like they could make an unbelievable latte, but yet sound like they're a paramilitary. You're such a juxtaposition, Ruairi.
Yeah, for sure. I could do a chai latte, no sweat, and sell you turf in the one transaction. Effortless.
Speaking of turf, what are you keeping in that beer Ed?
Oh yeah, just fuel for the winter, basically, and then just leave it out in the sun to dry. Cut a little bit off a day. It's like you have herbs growing on your windowsill. To trim them back in order to get new growth going, and then I just tie it all up, light a fire, and just run away. I've just been going around lighting fires. I've just been really getting into pyromania during the pandemic.
I couldn't be prouder of you, right? Ruairi, how excited are you? This is your first time on the Sideshow.
I'm buzzing.
That's what I was talking about, Tom. That's the exact thing I was talking about.
I'm down.
That is exactly why I asked you that question, because I knew the answer would make me, fucking just so brilliantly sad to my core.
I always sound like this. Like I'm actually in good form, but it doesn't come across when you're from Strabane. Like I'd sound the same every time. Like I'm buzzing. I'm pure. I'm happy.
You look fucking ecstatic.
Tom, we have to get Ruairi and Ger Staunton on a double act somehow.
I don't think there's an internet fast for them, Gordo, to have those two guys together on the one room. We would. Yeah, steroids are going to be needed at some stage. Right, let's jump over and jump into game one, which is, of course, Who Said This. Now, before we do, I beg your pardon, actually kick off, I want to mention that whatever platform you're watching on, whether it be Twitter/Periscope, YouTube, or Facebook Live, you can leave comments. We will see them down the side, and Dr. Gordo will fling them up on the screen ever so often. Like I said, Text your friends. Oh, of course, Dave Walsh is in. How are you, Dave? Loving the Turtles top on the 80s. There you are, Micky. Micky was actually born in the 1940s. He's an experiment thrown over. So, like that. What's that?
He's like Captain America.
Captain Lurgan. Doesn't have the same sound.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's definitely volunteer Lurgan.
I am inevitable.
That voice you can hear in the background, everybody, is of course Dr. Gordo is pushing all the buttons and squeezing all the knobs. We wouldn't actually be able to do any of this whatsoever without himself. So we'll have 4 rounds of good crack. The lads haven't seen anything at all. And our first round up is Who Said This? It's exactly what it sounds like. I haven't gone into any intricacies in naming these fucking rounds whatsoever. These are quotes taken from famous people around the world. We've left off the names, of course, and we leave the teams to, through the medium of hilarity, come up with who said this. So let's have team 1 up first. And let's have your first who said this. So, I like my coffee like I like my women. In a plastic cup.
I'm still completely preoccupied with trying to get my face in the center. It's like I've lost the ability to like understand left to right. Anyway, sorry.
You've got the screen to yourself, Sharon.
Yeah, I was just pushing Micky out there. That's what I was doing. It's like, yeah. Oh, now I'm over here. What the hell is happening?
It's like some Inception shit right now, Sharon.
It is. Anyway, okay. What the hell? Is Gordon doing this on purpose just to fuck with me? Just
No, you're doing this on a Lolo ball or something. Wow, how are you so bouncy?
That's just how I roll these days. Like I told you, the kids have gone back to school, so I'm just bouncing all over the place now.
You're full of amphetamines right now, aren't you? Tell the truth.
Speed. I am. That's
one eye will do, Sharon. We'll go with one eye. That's fine.
It's my best. I'm not moving. I don't know what's happening.
Take my good eye. Take my good eye.
I sent you over the contract. Anyway, yes, I like my coffee like I like my women in a plastic cup. I mean, it sounds like.
Let's have it, gang. Who would say something like this? And what are they on about?
Is this what Donald Trump meant to tweet when he said covfefe? Like I like my coffee like I like my women in a plastic cup. Okay, I got that. I don't know why Donald Trump is a camp fucking like, definitely RuPaul's Drag Race. That was not the president of America. I'm sorry about that.
It screams sperm bank. Is this what they're talking about? You know, am I?
God, you're smart, Sharon.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's my one eye. Now, if you could see my other eye is thick as shit.
Well, no, it's okay. We've got your ear now. We're down to even less.
How am I doing?
Dave was correct. He just said she wouldn't have made it on the Brady Bunch. Sharon, you would have been kicking the mother in the face. Martha would have gotten it, you slapped across the nose.
The Brady Bunch was screaming out for a character who would kick that mother in the face, to be fair. I like my coffee. So it's someone who frequents a sperm bank, I think. And I think that person is Jim Core.
I'm thinking of someone who likes to melt women.
Jim Core.
Jim Core, yeah. We're going to go Jim Core.
Okay, let's see if it's Jim Core. I like my coffee like I like my women in a plastic cup. Is it Jim Core? No, it's Eddie. What the fuck are you talking about? Izzard. There you are, everybody. And we can't argue with Eddie. Yeah. Turns out he's an absolute lunatic. Would you have guessed?
He's
Obviously not.
cappuccino putter.
You can't say anything because he wears lipstick and fingernail polish. So he's fairly forward thinking. So over to team 2. Let's see what your first who said this is. I just want to point out Ruairi smiled actually as it was heading towards him. I'm so excited. He actually smiled. That's the internet done, people. Show is over.
I was at Ruairi's wedding,
and
that was the fucking.
Ed looking long. Well, you know something? You are gorgeous, Rory. No more show needed. We'll just sit here for the next hour watching Rory do that.
Rory looks like Theresa May the day she quit.
That's before I did the face.
Ed unfortunately has grown a scarf, so we can't see his neck. So let's see your who said this, if you wouldn't mind, Dr. Gordo. When a man opens a car door for his wife, it's either a new car or a new wife. Gas bastard. Who would say this?
Who's cutting up on his wife? Oh no, sorry, I read that wrong. It sounds very Rodney Dangerfield. When a man opens a car door for his wife, it's either a new car or a new wife. Take my car, please. My wife's inside it. Confused.
It sounds very your man from CSI Miami. What do you call it? Horatio. It sounds like something he would say after finding the corpse and then take the sunglasses.
Would you do it? Would you do his glasses move?
Do it.
Do it.
You gotta say the line.
Give us the line.
His glasses on.
I can't even see the quote anymore. Where is it?
There you are. When a man opens a car door for his wife, it's either a new car or a new wife. Here we go.
Go on, say it, Rory.
Go on, Rory, do it.
Do it. Do the whole thing.
Do the glasses.
Man opens a car.
I could just see Woody's eyes being like, "Oh, I forget I can't do impressions."
Wait, I'm not at home.
Sorry, I'm doing from CSI.
I pulled that reference out of my arse, to be honest. I don't think I've ever even really seen it.
I still want to see it. I want to see it. We got to see it. The internet is watching. Come on.
I'll just do it pure. I'll do like CSI Strabane.
Yes, with the glasses as well, though.
When a man opens a car door for his wife, it's either a new car or a new wife.
Are you saying the car did the murder? Doom, 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 doom. That's the wrong thing tune.
It might be a woman. You'd never know. You'd never know. Somebody just acting the bollocks.
Women can say things too, Tom. Yeah, they can. That was so condescending the way you said that. You know, it could be a women, lads. They can. They can do
stop
sex.
being so
Shut up, Sharon. It's not your turn.
Stop being so sensitive. Sharon's like the new Steve Cummins, just button in whatever the fuck she wants.
Exactly. We both have the same hair, so why not?
Do we get clues? Is this because it sounds like a comedian line, or well, it sounds like a bad. It sounds like either a comedian or a horrible man. What's the difference? It sounds like
all the sound ones there are here.
Oh,
and Sharon's husband as well. He's technically here too. He's kind of in.
He's not one of the sound ones. He's not one of the sound ones.
So I give you a clue. It's one of those definitely, and it's not a comedian.
Is it the Queen?
Who knows? Are you going with the Queen, Rory?
Queen. Yeah.
This is the only time you'll see Woodsy going for the Queen.
Lunging the Queen.
Let's see if it's the Queen. When a man opens the door for a woman as a new wife, or it's either a new car or a new wife. Here we go. Ah, very close.
Oh.
Oh, how does that man even know that people in cars exist? He's such a fucking lunatic. All right.
That?
Well, it fairly recently apparently, but
you know,
he said it was September 1997.
Yeah.
If Micky doesn't get a Diana fucking spit in on every show, it's no good.
Like, quickly, Philip, open the door. She's still alive. When a man opens a car.
I don't know how to open car doors. I've never had to.
Yeah. Allegedly,
absolutely, yeah.
All right, let's go back to team one, Micky and Sharon, and let's see your next Who Said This.
Look, I'm in the center. Oh, great.
Good. Fantastic. I'd rather be called a boy and play with paper airplanes than be called a man and play with a girl's heart.
Bosco, for sure.
No, that was me, age 12, trying to get my first kiss.
There was no way you were that eloquent, age 12, Micky. What would 12-year-old Micky have said looking for a kiss? Come on, let's hear 12-year-old.
Hey, baby. Of all the bars in all the world, you had to walk in the man.
I love how you turned into Mr. Hanky from South Park.
For my first kiss, I was in a nun's costume, which is actually quite kinky when you think of it for like an 11-year-old.
Oh my god, Sharon! That's me. It's Mr. Hanky.
Party.
Mr. Hanky. I love it. Mr. Hanky. What a name to choose. Mr. Hanky. I think
the Christmas poo.
I'd just like to clear up that I didn't shift a Christmas poo, but I was dressed as a nun. But anyway, that's my past, and nobody can be judged for what they did as a 10-year-old. And it was
you can be judged for everything, from the past. So let's hear how you ended up in a nun's costume getting a kiss aged 11.
Well, he just really wanted to no, we were doing The Sound of Music, and I was a nun, and he was a choir boy or something. So I think he might have been like in an altar boy's costume. And that was my first shift, which is really quite weird when you think about it.
It wasn't a priest costume, was it? It was a man. It was a man in a priest costume. He mistake you for a short young nun.
It was the local priest, okay? And we've been together ever since, and we're very happy. So fuck the lotties.
I'm just thinking of if there are any weirdos watching this, especially on Periscope right now, they are having a great time with that story, Sharon. That's incredible.
Totally forgot this was online. Actually, I wasn't ready to share that. Anyway.
The best thing about that, Sharon, is that you get all your communions and your christenings and all that stuff free gratis. It's the best in that situation.
Oh, I can have any of that. I can have the wafer whenever I want. It's great. That's what we call the deed, getting the wafer. Oh, God.
Hands or tongue? Hands or tongue?
Both at the same time. Remember that joke? How do you confuse a priest? Probably can't see me. Anyway.
We can't see your hands, so that's going to be gifts. We're going to cut that out and put it on TikTok. Absolutely.
Oh, good Lord. Right, let's get back to it. I'd rather be called a boy and play with a paper airplanes than be called a man and play with a girl's heart. What kind of shit is this?
I don't. It doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, it's going to be fucking Justin Bieber, one of those dicks.
Oh yes, yeah. I'd say exactly that dick, or one of the Jonas Brothers, one of them. Can we have, like, if it's any one of those type of arseholes, like, we get the point, because they're all the same person basically anyway.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Valid.
So it's one of them.
Let's take one of those. So one of those is attached. Dr. Gordo, would you throw it up, please? It is, of course, Niall Horan.
He made the list. He is indeed one of those.
Yeah.
I'll take it from here, Tom. That's a point for us.
Micky looks down and checks the list of those, and turns out Niall Horan from Mullingar is on it.
It's Niall Horan in the Brady Bunch, along with us. It makes sense.
Yeah, well, him and Micky have the same dentist. In fairness, amazing teeth. I tell you, Joe Dolan is turned in his grave with the carry on of that fucker.
Yeah, I actually quite like Niall Horan.
I liked him up until I read that quote. I swear to God.
Yeah, that's true, actually. I forgot he said it already. I forgot it. It was 2 seconds ago and I completely forgot it all. Like, I'm going to forget this podcast. It's not even a podcast. What are we doing?
It's a game. What? Are those my feet? Says Sharon.
I'm telling you, because I've been drinking all week. I'm sorry. I can only apologize.
You know what? You're on the perfect teammate there beside you anyway, in all fairness. Good stuff. All right, let's go over to team 2 and let's see your second and last who said this. So, I am who I am. I can't pretend to be somebody who makes 25 grand a year. Jesus.
I'm not a comedian.
Well, you could be a comedian and just stay under 25,000 easily.
Yeah, very easily.
Yeah, very easily.
That's very achievable. Not achieving is a very achievable thing.
This could be somebody punching up. Who knows? Rory, what you reckon?
I don't know. It seems it's very smarmy. It's someone who's definitely up their own hole. To be honest, it's very I am who I am. It's very I can't pretend to be somebody who makes 25. It's definitely like a McGregor-ish sort of thing, just real sort of, here's my money situation.
Oh, it is a bit McGregor-ish, all right, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, McGregor's got so much money. At one point, someone in the States was slagging him off when he was in Ireland, and he flew to the States to beat the fuck out of him. That's how much fucking money he has. He can fly to beat the shit out of someone. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't even go to the front door.
Poor internet connection and can't respond on Twitter. But I confuse myself because when I see this quote, I just think of a voice, and the voice is, "I am who I am. I can't pretend to be somebody who makes 25 a year." But I don't know if that person is. If it's Conor McGregor or someone similar in that ilk, someone who's
come on. I know what you're doing. Come on.
If it's someone we get the point. If they're on my list, we get the point. Yeah.
If you're on Micky's list.
Micky's the only one with the list.
All right, so let's see who said it. So is it Conor McGregor or somebody of his ilk? I am who I am, and I can't pretend to be somebody who makes... No! Gwyneth. Fanny Candles.
Turns out here she is actually... she is part of his ilk.
Seen her around.
After she made those candles, she's also a melting cunt.
Never was a man. The only time I've ever seen Micky happier than that is when he's dropped a serious fart and it's blown the nostrils out of somebody. He's got that look in his face now, like a shitty fuck. Oh my god, delighted with that.
Release the candles? Are the Fanny candles readily available? Are they actually out?
I hope they're out there. Jesus Christ.
I don't think that's how they make them.
No, and I certainly don't think she carries them around in her fanny.
What do you mean she's not laying candles? Are you
just telling me? The alien queen is like, get away from her, you bitch.
She's sitting on a giant egg sack under her.
Yeah.
She ran out of fanny juice. They can't make any more because she ran out of fanny juice. She has to produce them in batches and to be all sent out for Christmas presents, and they come in their own box.
When I told I was chatting to my dad about that, and he didn't believe me. My 7-year-old dad went, because he's very sort of financially oriented, went, "What happens if you buy the candle? How do you 100% know it's her?" Do you know what I mean? And he was, how's it definitely her? As if you're going to smell it and go, "It's fucking Kelly Clarkson." Like I got ripped off. Blind market.
Imagine going to a bar mitzvah where she supplied the candles.
Can you... Mother,
anybody should be doing it. Should be
you're cooking brisket again, Ma. No, it's just a candle. Beautiful. That is the end of round one, and I'm just checking the scores here, and purely based on his terrifying voice. Rory, you're ahead, because technically your voice is scarier than everybody else. You've got 1,472,000 points. There you go. So Ed, you're trimming on his coattails nicely along there. Team 2, but it's all to play for, lads. It's all to play for. We've got round 2. Of course, Anne-Marie Doherty has joined. How are you, Anne-Marie? She was quoting Micky there. Micky forgets the rules that you lose points for getting questions right. That's a valid point. Hence why Ruairi, for being shit, is way ahead of everybody else. Fantastic. Brilliant. All right. Let's jump into round 2, please, Dr. Gordo. It is, of course, the filibuster round. If you're unaware as to what the hell a filibuster is, it's talking absolute shite like you're an expert on it. We're comedians, lads, so this should be a piece of piss. Sharon, you stormed this the last time you were here in scandalous fashion. You absolute... So all the pressure is on you, Sharon.
That's the worst fucking thing to say. You should have said I was utterly shit the last time, and then the only way is up.
People know, Sharon. People know. Don't you undersell yourself. You are the standard bearer of the filibuster round. So the way it works is each team will pick a subject and they will share a 2-minute slot to speak ad nauseum about said subject. So let's see the subjects, please, Dr. Gordo. So we have anti-fart, toothpaste denial, cat milk, culture appropriation, cardboard phallus, edible doorknobs, the attic smell, a good mass. So, team 1, which do you like to cut off?
Oh, you pick Mickey. I don't care.
Sure, honest to God, if you pick, if you go first, you can pick it.
Okay, let's see. A good mass. Why not a good? I need to get back in the fucking. I need to get my face back.
There you go.
There I am. I need to just not move. A good mass.
A good mass. All right. So you have 2 minutes. You have a minute, and Mickey, be ready to jump in.
I'm going to start.
As Jesus. So let's count you in on 3, 2, 1. A good mass.
So for my money, a good mass is one that you can arrive in your nun's outfit and go straight up to the top of the church and have a one-on-one session. Our local priest at home used to love to give us a one-on-one musical version of the Gospel of St. Luke. Now, the Gospel of St. Luke is one of the better Gospels because it has a sci-fi element. It features a visiting spaceship from the planet Corinthi-Han. And not many people know this because people don't listen at Mass, but a really good Mass is one where they tell you the end of that. And what happened at the end was Jesus wasn't crucified at all. He actually was just brought back to his home planet where he got into devil worshipping and knitting, which are obviously two of the worst things that you could possibly get into ever. And that's why people worship him.
Thank you, Sharon. Sharon's absolutely correct there about what makes a good mass. Obviously, I know a lot more about that because in the north of Ireland we also have Protestants, so our mass has to be better. I've often wondered what happened after our Lord Jesus Christ died and then got up again and then just fucked off. He didn't die the second time; he just fucked off. What happened to the rest of the cast? You know, we don't hear what happened to his mother Mary, and I think I know what happened. It's years after Jesus died. Mary spent the rest of her life going around high schools in Bethlehem talking about the benefits of celibacy to teenage girls. I actually have a direct quote here where she said the words, "I had my son when I was 14. I never saw his father's penis, okay? He never pressurized me. He never rubbed it in my back. But his stepfather, on the other hand, well, did you ever get called a hooah by a carpenter?"
Very good. Very good. She's from the Lower East Side of New York. It would be great. All right. So a good mass is gone, boys. Let's go over to team 2. So, Edwin and Ruairi. A good mass is gone. So, you have anti-fart, toothpaste denial, cat milk, culture appropriation, cardboard phallus, edible doorknobs, or the attic smell.
Is that how phallus is spelled? I don't want cardboard phallus as a thing or a topic.
I don't listen. If you know, Microsoft Word did correct me to that, so it may not be that, but it did that. So I'm taking no responsibility.
I accept your apology, Roy.
Thank
what
you.
Do you think of it? Let's whisper.
I think cardboard.
I mean, I have no ideas. I've lost all my humor. It seeped out of me over the last 6 months. So whatever we pick, we're fucked.
He must be tickling the cheeks off you with that beard.
What about the attic smell? The attic smell.
Attic smell.
Yeah.
Right. You happy?
Is that all right?
Hello? Yeah.
Oh, you're clearer now. You're clearer now, Edwin. Beautiful.
Much better, thank you.
I need to see my ears. Oh.
Oh, you're so... They are gorgeous ears. So the attic smell. Who's going first, boys?
I'll go first, sure, because I'm enthusiastic.
I wish I had a gun to shoot just right now, just as the start. All right, the attic smell. So, Ruairi, in 3, 2, 1, off you go.
The attic smell sounds like a couple of things to me. It sounds like an alternative hipster bar, and it also sounds like the sequel to Anne Frank's Diary at the same time. You know, I think it also could be an alternative idea that Gwyneth Paltrow maybe had, where she was like, I could either make a candle that smells like my Gwen Stefani, or I could do something that just smells like my attic, because she's probably got a tremendous attic. I mean, she, to be fair, I mean, the fact she's released a candle based on her family still isn't as rare as marrying the lead singer of Coldplay, to be honest. And the attic smell, yeah, as a book, to say the Anne Frank follow-up, that could be the start of a new anthology of books. And I'm not good at thinking on my feet, but if I was, I'd probably say something right about.
Yeah, the sequel is called Jewish Funeral Odor, because they left the attic, and of course it did smell, and actually was the attic smell was a rejected Yankee Candle fragrance. Gwyneth tried to sell it to the Yankee Candle crowd, because they asked, you know, like, what's in your attic, and she said, I just have lots and lots of potpourri, which was a lie, as it turns out, because actually what she did was she was collecting dried flowers and perfume, and when she was putting the dried flowers up, she kind of tripped over the perfume, and they all got mixed together, and then she went, that smells nice, but you know what smells nicer? My vagina. And that's how she came with the idea for the fanny candle. And now you know the rest of the story.
Oh, lads, that was pure shite. Fantastic. Delighted with that one. I would have hated if you actually went, nailed it. That was brilliant. Loved it. All right.
Yeah, I'm prepared.
All right, team one. Micky and Sharon, pick another.
Okay, you're picking this time now, Micky, and you go first.
Ah, fuck.
I'll pick for you if you don't.
I'll go edible doorknobs.
Edible doorknobs. What do you think, Sharon?
Sure. Yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping he'd.
Fuck,
Sharon, this is sharpening you up for your gig in the Workman's next week.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
That's exactly what we're trying to do here. All right, Micky, who's going first?
Me, I think, isn't it?
Micky.
Yep.
All right. So in 3, 2, 1, edible doorknobs, please.
One of the things I've often found difficult to understand about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is, how did they get into the rooms? The river full of chocolate, I get it. The little, tiny orange captive tiny people, I understand. But hygienically speaking, how do you open a fucking door made out of cake? It just doesn't seem. Maybe I'm just all fucking worried about COVID, but I just feel that walking around and putting your bare hand on a door open and then going, here, try a bit, seems a bit fucking rude. And I think that's where the witch from Hansel and Gretel got it right. Because one of the things that isn't mentioned in that book is that the door to her house is actually automatic, because if you want to capture kids, of course you don't want to stop them, so you just
Oh, fuck off. Sharon,
yes. Okay. So I think edible Nordobs sound great. Edible doorknobs, not so much. No, I think edible doorknobs sound good. I think more things should be edible. And I think as a person of short stature, edible doorknobs would suit me great, because I could just walk towards rooms with my mouth open and have a little munch on the doorknob as I walk in. No, that's not supposed to sound as sexual as it did. I mean specifically to eat the doorknobs. And if they made other things edible, like, I don't know, shoes or, whatever you wanted, everything should be edible. We should all live in Willy Wonka's house, minus the sort of pedophile tendencies, basically. If we could just get rid of that, then Willy Wonka is the perfect existence. And I apologize for mentioning pedophilia in this segment. That was a terrible, terrible idea, and it's your fault for saying that I stormed it the last time.
Sharon, if at some stage the word pedophilia didn't show up in the middle of this show, there'd be people complaining. There'd be fucking protests tomorrow. So you just
I aim to
zinger there.
so thank you. I just
Zinger.
thought I'd do my job. I'd do my job.
Well, good on you. All right, over to team 2. Here's your second and last filibuster. So the usual ones are all gone. So you now have anti-fart, toothpaste denial, cat milk, culture appropriation, or cardboard phallus.
You choose, Edwin.
Please. I'll take cat milk and 2 sugars.
Are you happy with cat milk, Rory?
Yes, let's go for it. I'm excited.
Okay.
All right. Ed, you going first?
You want to
Sure.
go first, Ed? Go for it,
All
mate.
right.
Yeah, I'll go first. Yeah, okay. Yeah, why not?
All right, cat milk in 3, 2, 1. Cat milk.
So there was a lad from my hometown in the Midlands who he wanted to start a farm, and he heard all about, there's alternative milks now, and you can milk an almond, you can milk a lot of nuts. I mean, that was one of the surprising things, in that nuts, it turns out, have nipples that you can milk, but you get a very small amount. So he set up a cat to milk cats and sort of mix that in with the almond milk, with the nut milk. Sort of, like the way you would cut cocaine with talcum powder or lesser amphetamines. And this went on for a while, and he ended up having to disguise the cats as cows by dressing them up in cow outfits, putting big magnifying glasses in front, so when they'd look and they'd just see magnified cats dressed as cows and just think they were cows and drive on. So that's a new thriving business in the Midlands, fresh cat milk, delivered straight to your door.
Rory.
Obviously, this has all started as well because of the cat milk's obviously quite an alternative thing. It actually stems from the popularity of bat soup, which obviously caused the coronavirus. Cat milk is now the new massive thing. It actually goes very well with the dog's bollocks. It's very, very nice. And it's available semi-skimmed, pasteurized. You can put it in milk. You can put it in coffee. You can put it in tea. You can add it to cereal. So we've got cat milk. We've got dog's bollocks. We've got alpaca meat. And other things available now at Holland and Barrett, which is obviously the home of cat milk now. Cat milk is obviously very, very good if you want to cough up a hairball and make it look like a white hairball because there's milk in it. So there is me. What? Aye.
I love how you wrapped up the last 5 seconds turning into the most Nordy bloke ever. So it is, hey, now you're just trying to find you basically turned into Jim McDonald from fucking Coronation Street for a second there.
Fuck up, you heard.
I like that. The dog's bollocks, but you burnt it then with alpaca meat. What's going on?
Taster menu, Tom. It's a taster menu.
I'm
Fancy.
so uncultured. Pardon me for fucking being an idiot.
Yeah,
All right, checking the points there. Turns, Sharon is after screaming into the. Because you just mentioned the P word. You mentioned, you're
that was the buzzword. Have I won like a prize or something?
Yeah, well, no, not yet. Not yet.
You've won a guest spot on those conspiracy guys for just saying the P word. That's the prize for saying paedophilia.
Ooh, yay! Look at me.
Right, so just like that, you just creeped ahead by 2 points. So team 1, you're in the lead. So let's go into round 3. Let's have a gander. This is the fan favorite. So this is Scuther Talk. This is, of course, taking clips from Tinternet. We've turned down the sound, and our amazing, amazing comedians are going to voice over the videos. So team 1, let's get your first Scuther Talk up. You know the crack, Sharon. As an improv master, you know the crack.
Will you stop doing that?
I know, and it's really annoying you. But look, I'm only talking to one of your eyes, and it's the eye that likes praise. Okay.
You know that this is going to result in me just saying paedophile over and over again now.
As many episodes as you like, Sharon.
As many episodes. Count up to 3 now, Sharon. So just ding. Can we get a ding, Gordon, every time Sharon says the Q word?
Yeah, I have it now. One sec.
Paedophile.
That will, if that doesn't hear, it does go out on the live stream. So no doubt, we've already been picked up by the FBI. Fantastic. Okay, so you know the crack. Don't say what you see. Say what nobody else would expect to see. So let's have the first video up, please, Dr. Gordo, for team 1.
Oh, hi, Grandma. There's a man outside selling sweeping brushes. What should I say to him?
Pedophile!
Oh, I hate when you shout that word at me. And you know I don't like it. Here, let me just push you towards the door and throw you down a cliff. Fucking hate you. Come on. Don't tell anybody where we're going now. Can you speak? Are you okay?
Oh no, my character's completely quadriplegic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry you had to see your horse out there like that. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna murder you. I'm gonna throw you in this lake. Once I'm sure there's one around here somewhere. I hate you. You stole my childhood.
Oh, there hasn't been a lick around here for 75 years now. I'm 4 different people.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry for threatening to throw you in the lake. I don't know what I was thinking. It's because I'm being forced to wear this ridiculous bonnet. Oh, Pa's home.
Can I tell you before I die, I'm very upset you called me grandma and I'm only 12.
Oh, fuck you. It's just because you look old. Okay? Oh, there you go. There was a lake.
What the fuck is this?
Oh my God! My children. Oh, you can walk. That's amazing. I can't believe it. Come to Mama. Ah!
Oh, very well done, Mickey. Mickey, you bought 30 seconds of going.
It's like, every time I do this, I go, I forget I have to dub this over, and then I can't do it. Like I just can't.
So you end up just watching it with everybody else.
I end up like there was a point where I was like, Sharon's really good at this.
All right. Ed and Rory, here is your first Scutter talk.
Okay.
Pick your characters at the top. So.
Well. Room yet.
Hi, Garth. How's it going?
Oh. The screen is frozen. I can't tell what's going on. Oh. I told you to clean up your room. If you won't wash your hands, you'll lose it.
I know we're supposed to wear masks at the minute, but you're taking it a bit seriously at the minute, Garth.
You need to buy a substantial meal or get the fuck out of this. So what'll it be? Fish and chips?
I don't know. Right. I'm just, to be honest, Garth, I'm a bit confused at how you've been exerting yourself so much and you don't sound out of breath.
I use my fist. I can't explain how. Listen,
I'm just
come here.
I'm just going to cling to this pole here. Just going to cling to a lamppost.
Come and have a sausage roll. You've had too much to drink. You've been in here for way over 90 minutes.
Is it gluten-free?
No. There's gluten in it.
Wow.
I don't even know.
I'm sorry. There's gluten in it.
I'm very pissed off that it's not gluten-free because I'm celiac and I'm better than everybody.
Look.
Sorry, my internet's freezing.
Pumpkin seeds.
I think
look, whatever you do, don't fall off. That won't help your gluten at all.
Claims a claim. Sorry, my internet was going there. I couldn't see a while. My bad.
Yeah, me neither. It was kind of freezing. I was making it up from the memory of having seen Empire Strikes Back 478 times in my life.
That's why I was wondering why there was any delay on you whatsoever, Ed. The fact that you went no when he asked about the sausage rolls.
Yeah. Did I get it right? Because I couldn't see it. It was frozen. I was just doing it from memory. I was remembering
by about 7 seconds, but you were thereabouts. So let's go back to team one and your second Scott talk. Right. Let's have a right go off this. Sharon's won eye is going to fucking tear up trees on this one.
Oh. Okay. Hello. Oh. Sorry. Did you call me? Me? Are you looking for? Sorry, I haven't got my makeup on. Sorry. Did you want to come inside? Never. Oh, sorry, I forgot to clean as well. I didn't realise I'd invited you over for tea. Well, now that you're here, do you want a sandwich as well? Anything? Can I help you? Who the fuck are you?
I have to go, Mick.
I'll be totally honest with you, sweetheart. I got caught shoplifting back in the noughties and my career never recovered.
Oh, that's all right. I mean, who hasn't shoplifted? Do you mind if I go and change into something a little less shitty looking? I mean, I didn't realize I was having company, you know.
I got a couple of purses in my bag here. I got a couple of cocktail dresses, shit like that. I got them from Macy's.
Oh, well, I don't want to be aiding and abetting, you know. I try to stick to the rules where I can. Oh, please sit down. Put on some music. Do you like Michael Bublé or Ronan Keating or the Jonas Brothers or any of them?
I was told if I said your name 3 times, you'd appear in the bathrobe. So here it goes: Candyman, Candyman, Candyman.
Oh, no, that's not me. You're confusing me with someone else.
I got the wrong fucking number once again. I'm sorry to bother you.
Yeah, no, I'm Beetlejuice. People are kind of afraid of me, but the truth is I'm misunderstood. Yes, misunderstood. That's right. He's misunderstood. Misunderstood, I said. Yeah. I'm so misunderstood, honestly. I know you wouldn't believe how misunderstood I am. It's just like everybody just misunderstands me all the time. You're misunderstanding me now. I can see it in your eyes.
Every time she's so good at it.
Don't cry. Come, let's have a hug. Come on, come closer. No? Nothing? Well, I'll come closer to you.
Pedophile.
Oh, please, don't remind me of that, please.
Oh, well done. Fantastic.
Oh.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
I thought, Mick, you'd be all over that being Beetlejuice. I thought you'd be all over that one.
Yeah, so again, I panic. I can't do this, right? Like the first week of this show, Tom was like, should we get into our teams, watch the clips, and prepare something? And we all went, nah, we're comedians, it'll be fine. And I was like, do we any chance we actually practice?
I'm only joking, lads. This isn't live at all. We're just having a rehearsal here. We go live around 10 o'clock. All right, team 2. So let's have your second.
This could be choppy, so I could be going from memory again.
You'll be fine.
Same, even though I don't know what it is.
You start thinking those bad things, you just have to beat. Oh, we're back.
Oh, well done, boys. Well done. So, yeah, it would seem after that round, we are definitely getting cancelled off the internet. Fantastic. Well done.
Hey.
I think Anne-Marie, oh my God, Anne-Marie Doherty is watching. Oh my God, is this the first time you've been taken off during live stream? Why did we go? It's, I mean, it seems to be rolling here.
I've checked it. It seems to be all good. Yeah.
Yeah. Anne-Marie, perhaps. Anne-Marie's new internet. Anne-Marie's a new homeowner. Our internet may have shit the bed or whatever. So yeah, but we're definitely going to get pulled off the internet later on in the afternoon. I can guarantee you. But you're right up there, lads. Team 2, you're after screaming ahead. The P word has been mentioned at least 74 times in that one. I'm not condoning it, but what I'm giving it for is Rory's preempting the heartburn moment, and Rory has frozen. He's frozen in the corner of the screen. Right.
I'd just like to award Ed Sammon 6 episodes on Those Conspiracy Guys this season for the amount he said pedophile there. They're all his.
Don't blame me. Blame Martin Scorsese for making that disgusting film, The Pedophile of Wall Street.
The Peter Wolf of Wall Street.
People keep asking on YouTube, where you gone? Dave Walsh is here as well. Where you gone? I don't know, man. It seems to be running on my.
All those pedophiles fell on deaf ears. Is that what you're saying?
It's going on mine here.
Mine, then. Fantastic.
Your date with that priest, Sharon.
God, what the fuck was wrong with me?
Did he say it was a costume or did he say it was a uniform? Because that's how you tell.
He just said it was his second skin. I don't know.
So he was a lizard person. Gordo, that's got to be worth another episode.
You got it. You got it.
I love Sharon, with her sheer innocence, just manages to make it double. You come back with this. It's just the second skin. Immediately made it way grosser.
I don't mean it gross. It's you. It's you.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You know full well what you're doing.
Absolutely do not. No way.
So yeah, good. We're back. We're back. And Anne-Marie's on Facebook Live. We're okay on Periscope as well, but it looks of things. So
I've had the stream going the whole time.
A bit of a wobble.
I've had the stream going the whole time. YouTube hasn't been off. I don't know. Maybe Anne-Marie needs to switch it off and switch it back on again.
Ruairi Woods he's ran for the hills. He's had enough, lads. He's had enough.
I think if he hears paedophile 5 times, he has to run away. It's kind of a Candyman thing.
Oh, Sharon already pulled that one, or Micky already. Micky, that was really good out of you actually on Beatles. In fairness to
thanks, Tom.
You squeezed it in there too, just enough. You're like, Candyman. Hey, we're back. We're back. Oh, look who it is.
My phone just fucking ate the back. I don't know what's going on there, man. Sorry about that, everybody. That's much.
So open with the phrase my phone just ate a bag of dicks actually is the entry code for getting into this fucking live stream, would you believe it?
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Sorry about that, people. My bad.
Yeah, Rory, right. I forgot to tell you that's what happens. Your phone will reset the first time you're put on an FBI watch list. Just to let you know, that's probably what happened.
Oh, sweet.
Happens to the best of us.
And you think he's joking? He's fucking not. So let's go into our final round, everybody. So our final round is, of course, headlines. It's exactly what it sounds like. These are headlines from around the world. I have taken out specific words in the headlines, and the gang have to guess what they are. So, team 1, let's have a look at your first headline of the night. So, pilots report seeing a guy in a blank near Los Angeles airport. Micky, you've been in every airport in the world. What you think?
A queue.
Pilots report seeing a guy in high-waisted jeans near Los Angeles airport, and they're not happy about it because no guy.
Nice.
Still trying to get my face in the screen. There.
Pilots report seeing a guy in an argument about wearing shoes near Los Angeles airport.
I'm sorry, Mick. I keep on getting distracted by Sharon being on a travelator of some sort inside in her own living room. How many drugs have you taken this week, Sharon? How many drugs?
Why wasn't I? This is much better than just screaming paedophile at everybody.
Okay. Ding. There we go again.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay.
Pilots report seeing a guy in a chokehold near Los Angeles airport.
Oh, you could have gone way darker with that, Mick. You could have gone way darker
Topical.
with that.
Maybe it's just some pilots report seeing a guy in a pilot's uniform near Los Angeles airport. Maybe he's just some weirdo looking in a mirror. He's just
I actually think I know what this is.
Go on.
And I can't believe I might get something right in this fucking show. Is it jetpack?
I don't know. Is it jetpack?
Oh, it sounds like it could be.
I think I read something during the week.
Let's see, Dr. Gordo, if it is jetpack. Jetpack.
Yes.
There you go. Done. Jetpack. Yeah, I mean they're squashing it as just a rumor, but these guys are actually flying around near LAX in the fucking things. How much of a lunatic would you give it a go?
Sure, I'm doing it now. Woo!
How is it, Sharon?
It's pretty good as long as you just stay, on the one level. I'm not going too high. I'm just going from side to side on my jetpack.
You gotta stay in your own household. Jetpacking in a pandemic, it's difficult. You end up burning a lot of your furniture and wallpaper, but I think it's worth it.
You have to try. I never understand, like in superhero films, when the superhero it gets their powers initially and they start jumping from building to building. Like if that happened, you'd just be jumping like from sofa to armchair first, like until you got the hang of it. Like, you know what I mean? And then maybe you'd try jumping to your table. You wouldn't just like go on the fucking Chrysler Building and be like, I'll just swing from this. Anyway.
But there actually is a movie where the guy just does that between sofas, and it's called The Floor is Lava Man.
I like the movie that Sharon would be in. She'd be Captain of Zero Crack. Just careful.
Hey, that's my nickname.
And I also like how you've replaced. I'm using my jetpack right now with Gordon's dry gin. That's actually what she has powering her at the moment. Am I wrong or am I right?
That is true. Yeah, that is true. Me and Micky have the same bottles. I noticed.
I preempted that, and now you're on the same.
Except mine's empty. It's your round.
Oh, okay. Here, hold it up there, and I'll. Well, I don't know where the fucking camera is on picture.
Yeah, do not let her pour it.
Don't. Yeah, that's a bad idea. I'll have some.
Good on you. All right, so headlines for Team 2. Here is your first headline. So, Ontario woman kicked out of bingo hall for not using a mask to cover blank. Ontario woman. They're very tolerant people in Canada. But what you reckon?
To cover... I mean, it seems obvious what she's covering. What's the point in saying the right answer and the most obvious one?
Exactly. And that's comedy. That's comedy, Ed. That's comedy.
Ruairi, you want to take it from here? Syrup stain because she's Canadian.
Yeah. Why do they have to say she's from Ontario? Kicked out of a bingo hall for not using a mask to cover. Maybe she wasn't covering her bingo book and people were looking at her fanny. I don't know.
Okay, all right. I'll put this to you. Ruairi.
Yes,
Strabane woman kicked out of bingo hall for not using a mask to cover her.
All right. Beard.
There you go. That's more than I did.
Yeah.
It's a joke. Okay.
Ed, Offaly woman kicked out of bingo hall for not using a mask to cover her.
Beard.
I thought you were going to say paedophile, but look,
No, I'm all paedophiled out.
Tell me about it.
I wish I hadn't, but there we go. Mask to cover. Is it to cover her dog or something?
Oh, I don't know.
Because it's Canada, maybe they think that dogs can get the virus.
What do you reckon? Play bingo in Canada? I'd love to see that. No bother.
You sounded like somebody was genuinely asking that question, Ruairi, too. You didn't even sound it. You just like...
That was my first job in Strabane was calling numbers at a bingo hall. It was my very first job, not even lying.
No.
Commodore Bingo in Strabane, one of the best bingo callers you ever fucking see, Tom.
What age were you, Ruairi?
Give us an expo.
What, sorry?
What age were you?
What age was I? I was 14. It wasn't even legal to be in there.
1 and 4, 14?
1 and 4. 1 and 4.
Oh, come on. I
love it.
I'm here to win. I'm not here to be funny. So fuck it out with the jokes. Get back to the pedo stuff and let's play this game.
I was an underage bingo caller. It sounds like a horror movie from the 50s.
All right, give us an answer, boys.
Her shame. Is it her shame? I think it's her shame. I'm going to go with her shame. It's like saying her shame a lot.
Happy, Woods?
I'm always happy.
You said that so dark. You said that so darkly. Let's see what it is.
I shout joy.
Ontario woman kicked out, massacred, not through a hole in her neck. Her neck hole. Yeah. Yes. Can you zoom in on that picture there, Gordo? Just let's have a look at her neck hole. Yeah. Oh, Ed Kemper's dream right here, guys. Keeping it topical. Latest episode on those conspiracy guys. She does. She's a hole in her neck.
Is that where she keeps her pen when she's not playing bingo? No.
I really want to see her smoke a tag.
Topical. I was like, Ed Kemper is trending on Twitter right now. Well, that's fair enough.
You're so understanding, Ed. Ed, can you make a mask out of your beard?
Almost.
Good enough. Yeah,
doesn't quite cover my nose, but yeah. But it gets
turns
up there.
out old Betty, she was back at the bingo after being months locked inside, couldn't wait. She was there with all her friends and she brought a mask for her mouth. Turns out her mouth is shag all use. She breathes through her neck. She wouldn't put a mask on it. They fucked her straight out the door. Proper order, I say. All right, Team 1, here is your final headline of the night. Eat your blank to prevent post-diet weight gain. Eat your blank to prevent post-diet weight gain. This is a genuine headline, by the way. This isn't just a...
Is it eat your own, leave mine alone?
Fair point. It sounds like a shit version of eat out to help out, doesn't it, Mick?
It does. In fact, no, that eat out to help out was that bad. That's a better fucking British government policy.
Even with the blank.
Just Boris Johnson. We have no idea. Eat your blank to prevent post-diet.
Yeah, horrendous. So, Sharon, what are you thinking? Eat your blank.
I'm finding it hard to even get the sentence. Like, there's too many words there that just upset me. Diet. Well, actually, just the one word. It's just the one word. I don't like this game. What?
You've been triggered.
I've been triggered. Exactly. I'm triggered. I'm having PTSD here.
What does the P stand for, Sharon?
Post.
Okay.
What?
There was an opportunity for another.
Pedophile, of course.
Oh no.
Oh shit! My kids are in the next room, still awake.
Yeah, they're never seen now.
Cheering and shouting pedophile. Oh.
While drinking gin.
Right enough, like through the wall, that must sound like a pedophile's arrived and you're glad to see him. Like, oh, pedophile!
Fiddling Tom, you're here. Okay.
Time to go to Ballyblanket.
Fiddling Tom was the name of do you remember him? He was a fiddle player, but he was called Fiddling Tom was his stage name. What an unfortunate fucking stage name.
We actually had a harp player in the north called what was it?
What?
Sorry, was he a young fiddler? Was he a kiddie fiddler, or was he older?
Yay! Woo! Yay! Well done, Ed.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
We had a keyboard player up here called John the Molester, but that was a different thing.
Actually, speaking of which, I didn't I creep you out on a show we were on, myself and Ed and Sharon have been on a show together, but Sharon actually almost balked when she saw me. It was one of the greatest moments of my life where I played Paddy the Pervert, the local pervert.
I should point out, you didn't look a huge amount different to how you look now, because all that was added to you was a little bit of hair here, which you're cultivating yourself now, Tom. So you were disgusting.
I know.
You were absolutely.
Do you know what happens? Like they said, Joaquin Phoenix for 6 months was depressed after making the Cash movie because he'd gotten into character so much. 4 years later, I am evolving into the pervert that you all know and love.
We all knew the pervert was there. Yeah.
Did you say Joaquin Phoenix?
Say he was depressed after seeing your performance as Paddy the Pervert because you were so good. He felt intimidated.
Paddy the Pervert solo movie is coming out. It's called Wank the Line.
Oh, give yourself a zinger for that one, Gordo.
He's also the villain and glad he ate him.
We haven't even mentioned, Father Gabriel, but we'll move on from that anyway. So let's see.
Okay,
Team one, what it is.
It's eat your fucking food and shut the fuck up to prevent post-diet weight gain. That's what it fucking is.
Ooh, right, yeah.
Either that or eat your knives and forks.
Eat your knives and forks. Is it eat your knives and forks? Or shut the fuck up and eat your food? What is it, Dr. Gordo? Eat your own poop. There we go. Yeah, Israeli study they're taking people's dumps and basically boiling them down, putting them into little capsules, and they reckon whatever, I don't know, enzymes are still in your dumps, you should be eating it back into you on a daily basis, and it will help post-diet weight gain. What kind of sick bastard thought that was a good idea? Christ and Christ above.
That's because you'd be fucking eating a steak thinking this tastes like shit. Tastes like shit.
It is an ironic phrase that people use a lot, actually. How many people have actually eaten shit to make a comparison?
Good point.
Deaf ears. Okay, moving on.
It sounds like we need to clarify that we haven't. I just like to say.
No, you're,
I think it was because every other comedian heard that in Jerry Seinfeld's voice.
What is the deal with eating shit?
How many people have eaten shit before?
Wow, I'm as good as Jerry Seinfeld. I fucking feel blessed. All right, so final headline for Ruairi and Ed. So here we go. The Blues Brothers declared a blank by the Vatican. There we go. The Blues Brothers declared a blank.
Did everybody else see the answer come up there?
Shut up.
I would have since I wrote it.
This is not your round, Sharon.
Don't say it. I haven't seen it.
I didn't. I fucking didn't.
I was trying to pretend I hadn't. Like,
You have it. Sharon, stop. The two boys are looking at these on like 3210 Nokia phones. They definitely didn't read it.
Just say pass, we'll do it.
I love how Sharon finally has both eyes on the fucking camera for that one.
Yeah,
Like,
actually, it's only taken me the whole fucking thing to realise that I just needed to look into my camera the whole time.
Well, you were looking behind the phone for us, was it?
I don't know what I was. Yeah, I was looking for you.
For the four lads. Where are you?
I think I was still looking into the laptop, even though it's turned off now. But anyway, I'm here now.
Right, so the Blues Brothers. Awesome movie. What do you reckon, lads?
Declared an overrated classic by the Vatican.
Woo! We could have
that's real blasphemy.
An inter-team fight here now. Why?
I don't agree with the Vatican.
You think it's overrated?
No, I don't, but the Vatican does, is my guess.
Oh,
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that.
That's a interesting take on it, Rhodesy.
Well, they are on a mission from. They are on a mission from God.
Yeah.
Maybe the Blues Brothers declared not official God's messengers on earth by the Vatican.
I love how that'd be a serious thing taken up. Going, okay, movie characters. Elwood and are they official? No. Okay, we'll put it. He's
claiming an affiliation with us, the Blues Brothers. No, thank you. Too much sexy music going on in that.
Mm.
Destruction of cars. Oh, maybe the Blues Brothers declared a perfect Friday movie night by the
You have to imagine, don't you? You have to imagine, like Pope Francis sitting down, and when something like that pops on, he's like, "Oh, lads, it's fucking class. They're talking about us the whole way through this, and it's fucking class. Come on, throw it on to fuck."
Netflix and pray. But what are they playing with? Sharon?
You should know. You're the one for 4 years playing a priest on television. So come on.
Sharon, if you say it one more time, we've said it 100 times, and golden balloons will come down and we all win a big say it once more.
Okay, pedophile.
Well, it's been great having some kind of comedy career. Bye.
Don't worry, none of us have it, so it's fine. Oh, controversial, is it, Woodsy?
I was enjoying myself there until you said that. I was elated for that whole thing. I don't know. Blues Brothers declared a masterpiece by the Vatican. A fucking masterpiece.
I love that. If that was the official line from the Jesuits, a fucking masterpiece.
Well, it's the Vatican. It's everybody who works there. It's not just the big lad, the Pope himself. It's the people who work in HR, the canteen. You know what I mean? All them people, and they can get a Chinese and watch the Blues Brothers and be like, "We're on a mission from God as well to do the rota." for people. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So that's what I've got to say. So it is.
Well said,
You're not being interrogated, Woodsy. You're not being interrogated. That's all I have to say about that now. That's don't push me. So, boys, answer.
Slapping the tits.
I'm taking slapping the tits. Blues Brothers declared a slapping the tits by the Vatican.
A great white film.
either one will do. I'm taking either one. Trust me. Is it a great wanking film or a
I take either one of the Blues Brothers as well.
It is a Catholic classic by the Vatican. So not too far off.
What a surprise that's the answer. I'm so shocked that that's the correct answer.
Oh, so it's Mrs. Two Eyes. Mrs. Two Eyes, and we're finally working over there. Look at her. She's like, look at these assholes.
I
thought they would have said Tay classic, to be honest, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they speak your lingo in the Vatican. I would have, yeah.
Do they not? No.
Yeah. Yeah, we would call it Finian-tastic.
All right.
Like that.
Thus ends the show. So, totting up the points, I'm just going through it here. And once again, Team 1, you've ended up winning because Sharon hit the 100 mark of saying the word. Do you want to go again, Sharon, two more time for celebration? Quietly, your kids are in the next.
I'm going to whisper it, yeah. Pedophile.
Oh, that's creepier altogether, isn't it? Oh. Yes, that was applause. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Dr. Gordo. Let's go around the houses and let's say goodbye and thanks to everybody. So, Team 1, Micky, have you anything to push on the people? You have, of course, you've got an awesome podcast, which also could be named This Shit Gets Fucked Up.
Yeah, we've got a podcast called Deck Chair and Yums. It's on everything. I've got I'm doing the Ulster Hall in Belfast in April next year, if anybody wants to come to that. And then
on sale now? Are they on sale?
On sale now, yeah. Almost sold out as well, so whatever. That's a lie, it's not almost sold out at all. And I will also be appearing at every major government dole office between now and Christmas. So
beautiful. Sharon, give us the date and time of your gig in the Workman's next week.
So Tuesday, September 15th, Dublin Comedy Improv in the Workman's. Very limited seating, obviously, because there's a whole COVID thing going on. Don't know if you heard about it. And yeah, it's crazy stuff. Tickets available on my Twitter is probably the best way to get them, or the easiest way, or just Google it, whatever.
Dublin Improv. Trust me, the lads are pushing it hard. So let's go on over to Team 2. And Ed, you have, of course, you've got a couple of podcasts, haven't you?
I have a podcast called Reviewables, which will be coming back in a couple of weeks with Sharon Mannion as a special guest. And I have my other podcast is called Edwin Sammon of Knowledge. And then on weekends, myself and Sharon are going around hunting and killing pedophiles. We're called the Pedophile Squad. Well, at least we were called the Pedophile Squad, but we're going to change that because it's confusing, because people think we are pedophiles, hunting pedophiles, self-hating pedophiles, if you will. So we're going to probably change it to Pedo Hunters.
That's nice.
Yeah. Makes
it's like storage hunters, but with pedos.
Exactly.
you just bid on fucking lockers for the
life more to me for the spin-off series. But who knows? If the world is still not on fire, then that could be a thing.
Woodsy, you are lighting up the world with your podcast at the minute. I mean, for a fellow who's the most enthusiastic man on the planet, you've got a podcast out every second day, by the looks of things.
Yeah.
Right, we're leaving that there. Jer Staunton's crown has been taken for the minimal words.
Yeah, I have a podcast. It's called Woods Talk. It's weekly. It's on the internet. So if you have the internet, you're golden, and you can hear me talk and all about things that occur in my life, whether it's COVID or me defrosting the fridge. So excitement abound.
I cannot tell you how excited I am just at the words excitement coming out of you. Thank you very, very much to the entire gang. If you want to hear more from everybody, they have, of course, all been guests on my podcast. How the fuck else do you think I got them to do this? My podcast, of course, aptly named Buckshot. Of course, thank you very much one more time to Dr. Gordo at the back, pulling the buttons and squeezing all the knobs. Very well done. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to Anne-Marie and Dave commenting and actually keeping us on track. I don't know what the fuck happened to YouTube year end, but we may be all arrested for the amount of times we said the P word. Till we see you again the next day. Goodbye. God bless. And thanks.
Bye, everyone that knows me.
Yeah.
Bye.
I had a great time. It was class.
Bye.